Hey, so it is Saturday, and I have already made and surpassed my monetary goals for the week. On Wednesday afternoon, I recertified with, oh, somebody just turned the wrong way on a one-way street. I recertified with Uber Eats after not delivering with them since April of this year. And I realized that, Uber is similar to DoorDash in the sense that when you're on the platform and you're doing a lot of deliveries, they're going to keep feeding you orders. So I know with Uber, since I've been off the platform for a while, I'm just getting orders kind of sporadically. However, today I focused on Uber, and every single order that I was offered was $2 or more per mile. And I'll post what I've done so far here on Uber Eats since getting back on the platform actually it wasn't Wednesday, it was Thursday. So tomorrow, I'm going to run an experiment, and it's going to be a Sunday Uber only ride along. And I'm just going to put my theory that I've come up with here to the test to see if Uber Eats is showing better offers overall than DoorDash. Because like I said, in the 8 orders that I've been offered so far, which I've taken 7 of, every single offer has been $2+ a mile. So ride along with me tomorrow on Sunday, Uber Eats only, and let's see how it goes. Happy Sunday! It's time to start my Uber experiment. It is 10:01 a.m. All Uber Eats all day. So let's see what we can get. Okay, so my theory is already debunked, even though I am on my way to my first drop-off, which is this from Mickey D's. I received this order that I'm doing now for 2.7 miles. I believe it was 754. I don't know. Anyway, it was up there. I did receive an order prior to that. It was a little tiny order. I think it was, I'll put it up here, just over $5 for 2.9 miles, and that was a decline for me. So anyway, we're on our way to get this first McDonald's order dropped off. Got that McDonald's order dropped off, waited here about 15 minutes, and just got my next order. It is $8.07 for 2 miles from KFC, which is right here across the street. KFC is dropped off. I am less than a mile away from my house, and since this is just an experiment for me today to kind of get my ratings on Uber Eats back up so I can start getting more deliveries on a consistent basis, I'm going to head over to my house and just wait it out. So even though I'm going to stay logged on to Uber Eats, I'm just going to be hanging out at home and seeing what orders come through in my general neighborhood area. So I didn't even make it home from the KFC drop-off. About 3 minutes after I left, just getting ready to turn onto my street, I got this one. Over $20 for a shop and deliver, less than 4 miles, and 9 items. So let's head over to Smart and Final and get this shop and deliver handled. So that shop was very easy. I was in and out of the store in 10 minutes. I just looked at the address that I'm headed to deliver to, and it is a trailhead. Considering the items that I picked up, which was like 2 propane tanks, a bunch of water, some puppy food. I could be delivering to a homeless encampment, which I'm totally fine with, but I'm just mentally preparing myself. So we'll see how this delivery goes. So I got the Smart & Final order dropped off, and before I had even clicked completed, I got another order here for Subway, 4.7 miles. I think it was a little over $10, but I'm going to rewind back to my Smart & Final delivery. My instinct was correct. It was a gentleman, an unhoused gentleman, who was waiting for me on kind of a well-known trailhead where unfortunately a lot of homeless people live right now. I do just want to say in general, the unhoused situation in Sacramento is at an all-time high right now. It breaks my heart every day, and I wish there was something more that I could do. I wish I was in a better place financially to help out more. So this guy, he had like one of those baby carts that's normally attached to the back of a bicycle that obviously hasn't seen a baby in it for years. It was ratty and ripped, and he loaded up his groceries, and it looks like, you know, he's been living out there for a while. Of course, he was super grateful and no issues, but you know, it just gives me a moment to reflect. And I just wanted to come back and say this. I'm going to close out the video with these 4 deliveries, but I will say, since 2018, I've been doing gig work. I started with rideshare. I was doing Uber and Lyft, and then kind of brought on Uber Eats, then brought on DoorDash, and I've been predominantly doing DoorDash for 2 years at this point. But I will say that working in this community, I have had so many experiences with people that, you know, like touch my heart. Sometimes it's conversations of gratitude. When I was doing rideshare, all kinds of conversations that would touch my heart. And then, you know, situations like today where I'm delivering to someone who's out on the streets, and it puts things into perspective. You know, on days that I'm grumpy and feeling like I'm not making as much money as I would want to, things could be very, very different for me. And so I am so grateful that I have the ability to make my own schedule, make money this way, and help people in my community. And the light bulb is definitely going off for me to start doing more. As you saw by the shopping cart, you know, the majority of this order was bottled water, and I feel like at a minimum, I could be purchasing some bottled water and just taking it back out to that location that I was just at to potentially assist in a small way. A case of water is probably $5. Anyway, so I hope my words reach a couple of ears and maybe inspire you to do more. I know all communities aren't like mine, but like I said, the homeless / unhoused community in Sacramento is at an all-time high, and we are about to hit the cold and rainy season, and it breaks my heart. So I'm going to sign off. Thank you for coming along with me on my Uber Eats deliveries today, and I'll catch you on the next video. Just a quick update. As most of you know, it takes an hour for Uber Eats to show you your final payout that might include an increased tip. $9, a $9 tip from a man who is clearly struggling and living on the streets. It's a sign from the universe for me to definitely pay it forward. Thanks for coming along with me today.